This is the X-15 research aircraft, designed to investigate the problems of manned flight in a near-space environment. Altitudes up to 50 miles, speeds up to Mach 6. High-speed aerodynamics, aerodynamic heating, structural design, aircraft stability, and control in space and re-entry. This was the kind of information it was to provide, and provided it did. Here's the story.
Hi, I'm Tad Mondell, and I'm a junior right now at MDRA Aeronautical University of Daytona Beach. I'm working on a project here with Mr. Charlie Loveday, his X-15 Delta project. My contribution to the project is I'm going to hopefully be putting his rocket in the wind tunnel at my university, and we're going to be doing some CP-CG relations with the rocket, and it's going to see basically its turning tendencies, variations of speed, lift, drag, things like that, and make sure that it's good to go.
And we're actually going to fly it in the wind tunnel.
Yep. We're going to test the throws on the ailerons and the elevator, and we're going to make sure everything's A-OK for flight.
How long is this going to take to test?
Probably, setup's probably going to take like about 2 hours, and then the wind tunnel testing will probably be about an hour, hour and a half.
Okay, and then how long for you to compile the data and figure out whether it's going to work or not?
The computer runs the data as the simulation's going on, and then after that, I'll take a look at the data, and I'll make some interpretations and stuff, and then I'll give my recommendations to the project and stuff.
Okay, good luck, guys.
And if he's going to say it's going to fly, well, then we go fly. Dave Schaefer from the X-30 fame is the pilot. Dave flies radio-controlled jets, and he is a pilot of Learjets, etc.
So you're not going to be flying it yourself then?
Not the first flight. And if Dave's not available, Billy Davidson doesn't like it, but he's got the second line.
All right.
And we're going to turn the mic over to Charlie Loveday, who's going to be flying the X-15 in an hour or so, a little bit later, and this is something you don't want to miss. Charlie.
Hello, folks. My name is Charlie Loveday. This is my son Charlie with Two Charlie's Rocketry. We got the X-15 Delta wing. This project was started in 2003, January of 03. Finished about 12 months ago, and we've just been waiting for the right time to fly it in the right place. And this is the place, and now is the time. We've got a separate pilot, Bill Davidson, the guy that wrote the rules for Level 3. He's the man, he's the pilot. This flight's going to be dedicated to my elder brother, Eddie, who passed away last night. He's been building an aircraft for the last 17 years, a real one that you fly from the inside. This one's 7 feet long, all composite. You fly it from the outside and keep away from it because it's going fast. And it has a parachute with a remote control device to release it if necessary. Hopefully not. Bill's hopefully going to soft land it in the dirt here. So that'll be coming up about a half hour or so. You'll see us going out to the pad.
All right,
Thank
tell
you.
me who you are, where you're from, and what your involvement with this project is.
Okay, my name's Bill Davidson. I'm from Vineland, New Jersey. I'm here today in beautiful downtown Side Farm, Maryland. I don't know what the name of the town is.
Centerville.
Centerville, Maryland. With his 10-scale X-15 Delta wing. Has a couple of digital servos in it. Has a 2.4 gigahertz spread spectrum, that's hard to say. Radio control unit. I'm going to attempt to fly it from liftoff to touchdown. It does have manual control to parachute if I get really uncomfortable, or if it does something stupid, I can throw the laundry out at the flip of a switch. That's
So
about it.
How much practice have you had flying this thing?
I'll let you know in about a half an hour.
Then it's going to be about.
Hopefully it'll fly okay and I can fly it to the ground.
So how many servos you have on this thing?
That's two. It controls elevons. The control surfaces on the back work in unison as elevator, and opposite each other as ailerons. And there's an electronic switch hooked up to the landing gear switch on the transmitter to blow the laundry out.
So this is sort of like a booster glider flight, basically.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. It's a rocket glider, and hopefully it's a rocket glider. Charlie did his homework.
Well, it is a boost glider.
All right, well, thank you.
All right, Bob.
All right, this is the X-15 Delta. This was conceived by NASA and North American at the end of the X-15 program. This was the next step, and after Mike Adams was killed, Congress shut off funding. They found out they could recycle guys in beer cans better and safer, they thought, than having pilots fly into and back from space. This was going to be a sustained Mach 8 aircraft. They had 300 hours in the Mach 8 wind tunnel, Mach 5 and Mach 8, with 2 different size wingtip fins. When I built the first X-15, I started research on it, and I kept seeing these pictures of this Delta wing. And finally, a few phone calls down to Edwards Air Force Base, and I was talking to Bill Dana, the last pilot of the X-15. And he said, yeah, those plans are available. Let me see what I can do. And they were in my hands about a week later. And I built it from scratch from there. It's built out of carbon fiber and Kevlar cloth, marine coring foam for the wings with a spider web I-beam system made out of carbon fiber into the foam, which I found out wasn't necessary, but I built it anyway. It's 7 foot long, has a wingspan of 45 inches. As Bill says, it's elevon only. It's the only controls we have other than the manual dump of the chute if necessary. This first flight, I think it's going to go to about 16 to 1800. And hopefully we have a nice glide back, and if we're lucky, we'll drop it onto the grass. But if not, we'll blow the chute.
Okay, so now who's all here for your support team?
My support team is my son Charlie of 2 Charlie's Rocketry.
Who else?
And Chris Warren and Christine Strobel. From Team Charlie Rockets down in Florida.
I remember them.
They were all part of the Reverend Rod Flash team.
Who's that guy again?
Chris Warren.
Reverend Rod Flash.
Reverend Rod Flash.
Find anybody that knew him?
I finally have found several people that knew him, including yourself.
We got the whole history on it.
All right, well, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Let's show NASA they were right.
Kiss the rocket, Charlie! Kiss the rocket!
Good luck.
Thank you.
I saw him move, Bill. There's the chute. Open chute.
Oh, you're on fire.
Back in.
Back end's on fire.
Not for long.
Fire.
He needs more nose weight.
That's what took it off.
Yeah.
It threw the nose coat on when it spun.
That looked great for about a second and a half, though.
Wasn't doing Mach 8, that's the problem.
We'll switch around. You set the noise off. Anybody that videotaped it, just cut your film. Just before separation.
It was heading backwards over my shoulder.
Yeah.
And I corrected it forward and it snapped.
So what, you broke the aileron or whatever?
No, it didn't break.
No.
It hit. It didn't break till it
That's
hit.
just, it's crushed. That's just delamination of it. A little damage to the core, but not too bad. That's not bad. That thing still works.
Okay. Somebody else, you know.
Well, we tried. We'll be back. It will be repaired. It will fly. We've been tossing it around. We got a couple ideas, but it's going to have a ballast system in it next time, and got a couple other things we're probably going to change on it, but not much. It proved under boost. It was pretty good. It got a little squirrely towards the end, and we'll get it straightened out. As simple as that. I got the pilot that can fly this thing, as long as I can get it up there for him to fly it. And that's this guy. That's this guy right here. What's he got to say about it?
I don't know. It started to arc. It felt like it started to arc backwards. I corrected for it twice. And it just got away from me, I guess. I don't know what else I could have done different. But I lost it. It got away from me. My fault.
No, your
got
fault.
away from me, Charlie.
It's not your fault.
No,
your fault.
I don't know what else I could have done different.
Hopefully your video is going to give us some ideas.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll review the video, see what it looks like, and move on. It's a rocket. What could go wrong?
As I said in the first place, it was 4.5 years, but actual construction time, less than a year. I can rebuild this in 2 weeks for the minimal damage, and I mean minimal damage that was done. It looked
How about we
bad,
come
but
back
it's
to
not.
Red Glare and do it again?
I'd like to do it in October if there's, maybe we'll make it for November.
All right.
I do know how to drive, and I do know how to get here.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Guys, it was a great attempt.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hi, Jerry. What's going on?
Hello, Bob.
So what are you doing today?
Well, I'm going to drag him into it.
So what could possibly go wrong?
You know, it's Charlie Loveday's X-15, Delta Wing X-15, an experimental aircraft. They never actually built one, but what did they do? They built it in a wind tunnel or a model or a simulation.
They realized what was really going to happen to it, and they scrubbed the project.
They said, not a good idea.
That's why we're going to fly it.
No Delta Wing, but we're going to do it anyway.
Yeah, this is MDRA. The United States government put billions and billions of dollars into this project and realized that it was a bad idea. So we're taking it from there, and we're going to show them how it's done.
So the motor of choice is a white LKL 2550. 1.7 second burn, should put it up about 3,000 feet, and then it's a rocket glider, like a brick, most likely. So we'll see. A little breeze is good. We have some breeze. Theoretically, that should assist. Well, we'll see. If all else fails, though, we have a parachute bailout, which has its own challenges, risks, and outcomes, very few of which are good.
But you have an onboard camera, I see?
I have 2 cameras. One looks forward, one looks back.
Ah, okay, so you can see where it's going and where it's been.
Where it's going and where it's been, and I hope we get them back in one piece in order to retrieve the footage at the very least.
And how are you going to document this, Jerry?
In what sense?
Well, there was rumor about an article or something being written, and if there was, what publication might it be in?
It would be Rockets Magazine, which has the first call for exclusivity, the story of the X-15. Charlie, we miss you, but you're here in spirit, we suppose.
And the United States government didn't have the balls. Shocker. So it had to go to MDRA to make it happen. So we're going to press the button on it regardless. We have no fear. What could possibly go wrong?
Best laid plans.
So Mitch, you got anything?
Nothing to add after those two.
Mitch is all out of nothing.
He's the one with the balls here. That's what he is.
Yeah.
Mitch, can you give us an eye here? Yeah. I can't really see. Twist towards this. Ooh, that is sticky. Any grease out here?
Yeah. We might have to
Broadcast on 89.6.
Yeah, there's some stuff there. Hey Neil, can you give this a shot too?
Yeah. Bring it up a little bit more. I could lube something else up, Jerry, if you'd like. That a little better?
Yeah. Oh yeah, much better. Much better. All right. Can you just hold the wing? Well, Mitch is going to take some pictures. Can you hold the wing? Actually, yeah, hold it on this side to prevent it from flap. When I lift it up.
These are kind of delicate.
Yeah, stand over on this side.
When do you want me to?
Just prevent it from rocking back and forth. Hold it over here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just hold it right there.
So who's the pilot in this little contraption for this flight?
That would be the guy holding this thing.
No, I meant, you know, in the real one, you know, what's the guy's name? Major what?
Bill Dana was the last one to fly it. Apparently Charlie talked to him about this. So Charlie talked to the last guy to fly this thing. Hey Mitch, put that down, but don't touch any switches. What do you do?
Put it down on the
Yeah,
ground?
just put it down.
Yeah, put all the switches face first too. That way there we won't touch any of the switches.
I'm going to turn it on and I'll put the hatch on. It's windy up here.
Yeah.
Hello? It's good.
That's all the control surfaces you have?
That's it, just two. Elevons.
Well, how hard could that be to fly?
How hard could that be? So, I think I would like to try to push it out that way, if possible, and then bring it around this way. No. Okay. Hey.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, nice boost.
Jerry's going to take over on the radio controls.
And it looks like it's upside down.
Wing. Should fly, take the fall.
Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. I didn't have any elevator. I had no authority. It wouldn't pull up. I had everything I could have on it. Should put it up about 3,000 feet, and then it's a rocket glider, like a brick.